Good morning, everyone. I'm Jody Shawn from Sioux Falls Business. And if you think it's been feeling like spring lately, wait until you experience this. I didn't quite know what to expect, but this exceeded whatever expectation I got. This is Landscape Garden Centers in a way that I've never seen it up here, Tom. As the owner out here, you guys have really transformed this space.
Yeah, isn't this cool?
Unbelievable. This is the
Oh,
Outdoor Edit.
yes.
The
Yep.
Outdoor Edit. Brand new event. Normally, there's not a whole lot going on in here this time of year, is there?
No, and kind of how this came to be was like one of those things is where it's like, okay, what do we have that we can actually share with people? And so just kind of started doing some thinking and talking about the team and said, hey, let's transform the greenhouses into a park-like setting
Yeah.
that can just be awesome and work on all the senses that basically people are craving.
Right. Well, and I think my first impression when I came in here was like big city botanical. You said one of those to me. That's what you say. You
Yep.
call it an indoor park,
Yep,
but
yep.
I mean, it is something special.
Yep.
So, we are going to give you a little tour. But what you need to know is put this on your calendar because they are nearly ready to go. There's furniture coming next week, so keep that in mind. But I mean, otherwise, you can get a sense of what to expect here. And this event runs February 20th, which is a week tonight, and then the 21st and 22nd, so next weekend. It's giving you plenty of lead time so that you know what's going to be happening here. I need you guys to help me out though because technology is not always my friend, and we're going to be moving. So if you have trouble hearing anyone, we're going to talk to several different team members out here. They're going to talk to you about what they've been creating. Let us know. We'll do our best to address. I'm hoping it's going to go okay. All right, this is kind of a central gathering area.
Yes.
People during the event will be able to grab a beverage, hang out here, socialize, take
Yes.
some pictures.
Yep, exactly. So we're going to have a bar and various places. We'll have food here, beer, wine, and then we'll also have a photo wall.
Yep.
That'll have the outdoor edit sign on there. And then this is basically everybody wants to, maybe they want to take their shoes off and walk through the grass, have the grass between your toes. But just having the green and the working on all the senses like I talked about before, it makes you feel good.
All right, we're going to just pan around so you get a sense of what's going on here. Now, a lot of tropical plants here.
Yes. Everything was brought up from Florida. About 98% of it was brought up from Florida. And we have a combination of plants, flowers. There's a lot of unique trees also that we brought in that are.
Just beyond what you would normally carry.
Yeah, as far as the tree sizes, yeah, we did bring in some bigger things. And then what we're going to do is there's so many different needs and cool views in here, and then also when the sun goes down or even early in the morning, it looks fabulous because the light it just always looks like it's
And you got all these little string lights in there.
yes, yeah,
It's
yeah.
really cool.
Yep, and then we have the plants that are lit up, and then we have the water we're working on that sense, and then the smell of the flowers.
Well, and then there's even some sound of wildlife. She probably won't pick up on here, but you will when you're immersed in this. All right, so we're gonna walk a little bit. I'm gonna just be quiet, let you take it all in. So let's have this one.
So really, the way we kind of set this up is to have three distinct vignettes that kind of represent three different themes of different landscaping. And this is Cole Jenkins, and he can tell you a little bit more about his
Hi, good morning,
space.
Paul.
Good morning.
It looks straight in here.
Thank you.
So you're the first of three designers that you're gonna hear from. Tell me about this space.
Yeah, this one is a contemporary modern with clean lines and aesthetic. You'll see a lot of multiple patterns and repeats, but the idea is to keep it clean and in line, and overall just kind of a clean stuff.
Nice little seating areas in here.
Yeah, I got a
People can
couple,
hang out.
couple of different areas. You get kind of that raised planter in the center to kind of draw your focus. A couple of different areas you can kind of hang out and walk through as you enjoy the space.
Okay, so you start clean, contemporary, modern. Good. All right. Looks great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Home is back here.
Yeah, so then after, we're on Montgomery, then we bring in some furniture, some benches, that kind of, the furniture matches up and with it too. So it's a true, yeah, exactly, it's a true collaboration between all of us and all of our vendors. This is Sam, I'm looking at explain to you what this thing is all about. So this is a rustic mountain, is just home for my booth. Also called Mountain Town. Mostly all evergreens and ferns that we typically see if you're kind of in the mountains. Not a whole lot of color in mine. Most are all just dark green, light green. Pretty standard.
A lot of people in Sioux Falls, they like that aesthetic, no?
Yes.
And it's important to mention, this is all for sale. So if you see something and you say, this is what I want on my property,
Yep.
you guys can make it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love the water too, Kristen. It adds a lot to it, doesn't it?
Yep. Another help
And-
to kind of moving nature.
Yeah. Our friends over at Knife River and Hardscape, so should get a shout out. You got some nice product.
Yes.
Showing you.
Yep. Natural. Different kinds of flavors, different kind of stone. You don't have a lot of feature, but
Yeah.
all looks very good.
This took a little time.
Took a while, yes. Yep. Overhead structures too.
Oh, great.
For that mine is bringing that look element into it. Also have them upstairs and just doing another eating skill. Yep. So the other thing that people can come off and do a little bit strategy that is fully going on. Okay. So there might be some things that are unique that we might see hanging out in the city. But we're going over to this our other space. This is Trevor. Trevor, explain what's going on here. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the new traditional vignette or layout we got going on. Curvilinear layout, which is in keeping with the traditional sense of things, but the new portion comes in the paper dimensions themselves, a little bit larger format, which is kind of where most things are headed these days. But then thrown back to like an old world, probably inlay.
Elevated platform.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. And of course, furniture's coming. That'll
Yeah.
Put it all together.
Yeah. Okay.
kind of fire pit there, you know, and we'll have it burn in, but and well.
That's good. Thanks for
Thank you.
If you guys are just joining us and wondering what you've gotten into, incredible. It's called the Outdoor Edit, new event at Landscape Garden Centers. Hopefully you've been able to see and hear everything well. If not, drop me a comment because we're not done yet. But one more area to take a look at. This event is going to be yours to tour, February 20th to the 22nd. We hit all the details.
So the other thing I forgot to tell you that as soon as this event was over, we start growing little babies.
Oh,
And so they just arrived this week, and those babies will be transforming this whole greenhouse back into what a greenhouse is supposed to be used for.
you fit this in exactly in the right window
Yes,
in your
exactly.
season because there's a time for everything here at Landscape Garden Center. We'll come back maybe in the spring.
Yes, and then now we're going to be going into the area where we will be conducting classes and having a little giveaway also for people. And this is Claire, and she can explain to you what's going on.
Okay, so when people do come out to the outdoor edits, obviously they can tour, but you also have some football. So
Yes.
what can they expect out of it?
Okay, so every single guest on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will get a goodie bag with a succulent. Friday guests will be able to come and visit me in the back of the greenhouse and actually pot up their succulent and decorate it with different materials here, decorative rocks and moss and things. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're kicking off the mornings with an educational session. So we have 2 local speakers coming out. Saturday, we're going to have a gentleman visit to us at the state of trees in South Dakota. And then Sunday, we have a master gardener coming to visit about vegetable gardening. Then following those educational sessions, we have a workshop with me. So we'll meet here and we'll talk about plant care, what we'll all be putting together. So we'll take these, we call them 2-inch house plants, and we actually place them in a container all together to live. So the final product looks something like this. Yes, and they can go inside or on your patio during the summer, and they're really adorable centerpieces.
We want to take your
Yes, yeah, we'll cover all that.
Okay, so Gary, doable for people.
Oh, yes.
Good.
Yeah. Yep. It's hands on, but clean enough that anyone can do it and
Doesn't
still
take
not.
too long.
Yeah.
Nice way to spend the
Yes.
weekend.
Exactly.
And this is all paid for after door. Okay. Yes. All right. There you go. So one more reason to come check it out. Yeah. Eric, let's bring you back
Thanks,
in.
Blair.
Thank you. So I want to go through the details because I mean you've got most of it, but there's so many to talk about. So we mentioned some of the partners. Montgomery's bringing the furniture. Knife River's been a huge help. I know with the hardscapes. Food and beverage though.
Yeah.
You got that covered too.
Yes, so we have the source that'll be out here on Saturday providing us some coffee, with the wine,
Just wine.
just wine.
Yep.
And then we also have the charcuterie and cultivated hub. And then, we'll have, beer and water and, I don't know, it's two, I think it's gonna be, I think I got it.
Just like friends and neighbors, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you guys haven't been out, by the way, to the new location,
Yep.
downtown shop,
Yep.
Source is your neighbor now.
Yes, yep.
I was there yesterday. Absolutely beautiful.
Yep, to Blue and Branch.
Yep.
And you can still give us a call and get your, Valentine's Day.
That's right. They
your-
were stuck.
your bouquet, yeah,
Yeah, so if
your
you
bouquet
have
order,
not gotten to that yet, they can help you. It's
yes,
beautiful out too.
yes.
Blue and Branch. All right, so this is a ticketed event, but there's a lot included, and you can come to the VIP event. Sometimes those are invite only. They can get a ticket. So,
Yes,
right, that's the 20th February.
yes,
In the evening, Friday evening.
Yep.
$35.
Yep.
You get welcome.
yes, yes.
All right, and then general admission is what?
It's $10,
$10.
$10. Yep.
$10. Okay,
And then 12 and under are free.
got it. And then the hours are 9 to 4 on Saturday.
Yep, 9 to 4 and 11 to 4 on
7 to
Sunday.
4 on Sunday. And again, that's next weekend. So that's February 20th through the 22nd.
Yep.
I'm sure it's all on your website. You guys do a great job of
Yep.
keeping that up. We'll drop that in the comments.
Well, reach out to us also if you have any questions, and we'll be more than happy to help figure that out.
Maybe it's too soon to ask and think I'll do it again. We'll stay annual tradition.
Well, so the amazing thing about this whole experience is that my team that I've got is amazing. And they have been absolutely so engaged with everything, and it's really fun. We're working with each other every day, side by side, putting this whole thing together, and then they get to show this off. We're going to have a private little event for the staff and the families, and their families to come out here and see what they've all been working hard on. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can see others thinking, oh, I'd love to host my event here.
And that is the other thing. I will be meeting with people this next week and kind of show them the space and see if we can get everything lined up, just so they have it in the back of their mind, because I think this is a unique space. And every year, God willing that we can do this, it won't be the same. It'll be different.
Exactly. You want to see this, trust me.
Yes.
It'll get you thinking straight. It's just a nice little stuff.
Yes, exactly.
All right, again, Eric Cullen Landscape Garden Center, the outdoor edit, February 20th through the 22nd. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
Thanks, Jody.